Vikings and Packers. The snow is coming down here. What a setting it is as we prepare for today's game.
Snowflakes falling all over the field as we're about to kick this one off.
And I tell you what, Jim, it's snowing so hard that it is going to change today's game. You have to be more careful. Just get the snap from center is going to be a problem. So handing it off, throwing and catching, everything is going to be difficult.
And here we go, two rivals ready to square off. He'll take it from the 6. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. Press coverage all the way. First down at the 29. Slashes to the left side. And with that, let's look at the Packers offense. They've got a rushing attack that's hovering right around league average this season.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
Aaron Rodgers will be under center. Goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle. Now a look at the Vikings defensive lineup. What a strong secondary they have here as they have really found a way to shut down opponents' quarterbacks. The Packers now on 3rd down. Just a week ago they converted at a high rate in 3rd down situations. The Packers will line up the 1st down markers right at the 39-yard line. The Packers have it at the 29. Almost intercepted.
The Packers put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
They'll call on Weatherford for the punt.
And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. The Packers lined up in the nickel. Winston's going to take it from the gun. Doug Martin with the grab. Clinton Dix in on the tackle.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target. Oh, look at that. The defensive line shifted over to the left.
1st down and 10.
Thought about it. Still has it. Intercepted. And that pick could be an early momentum swing.
And when you're a quarterback and you throw an interception early, sometimes that's hard to overcome. You got to talk to yourself and just try to stay aggressive.
First down at the 47. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
No hesitation that time by the middle linebacker. He comes flying up in there, makes the hit, and stuffs that run.
2nd and 11.
Ball is out, and the recovery on his way. The 10.
What a deflating play for the offense. The defense picks up the fumble, takes it not only for a touchdown, but how long? Look at the blocks. That makes the offense lose its confidence. They're going to have a hard time coming back out on the field and making it happen.
Montgomery is going to start his return. The Packers offense now will try to sustain a drive after giving the ball away just a few minutes ago before their defense came up with a play to return the pigskin.
Man, they should thank the defense bailing them out of trouble getting that turnover. And you're right, they're just giving the football away, not being conscious of holding it the right way. It's just been sloppy play on the offense.
First down at the 20. Almost intercepted. They went for the deep throw, but the defensive back was there.
Yeah, good job that time. I got to give the defensive back a lot of credit. He was not caught sleeping out there. He was alert, read the right keys, and he was right with the receiver to knock down that deep throw.
It's now second down. From the gun, Rodgers. Jordy Nelson with the grab. Griffin's there to take him down.
The Packers understand just get whatever yards you can every time you run a play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here in on third down. This is something they can handle.
Now looking at third down. The Packers come to the line and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Very nearly intercepted. This defense in the early going looks like a mighty feisty bunch here today, Phil.
Well, I think they thought coming into today's game by us talking to the coaches, they thought their defense was going to play well, and that was a good series that time by them.
That beautifully executed punt now really will help out this defense, forcing the opposition to start the next drive inside the 10. The offense is backed up. Toss play here to Martin.
Well, you can't knock them all down, and sometimes the running back has just got to break a tackle. Good job that time.
After running it, it's second down. Martin is in the backfield. Catch made. Burnett's in on the tackle.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
The Packers will come out in the dime. Winston's got it in the gun. And it's batted down. Here's a look at the Vikings offense. A lot of people thought coming into the year this would be one of the best rushing attacks in the league, but it's been very average to date. Second down and 10. Two hands on the football and has the catch.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. And also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Now 1st and 10. Toss to the outside. Martin's tackled right at the 42.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. The Vikings in the pistol formation.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting to run right up the middle.
They'll mark him at the 46. First down at the 46. They're setting up screen. McKinnon has the catch. Fights through contact.
Coaches love it when there's a pass thrown and whoever catches that ball, if they can break a tackle, that's just some extra yards. And that's what you're looking for, and that's what it takes to be a winning football team.
This play set up by the long gainer. Amendola, 6 for the Vikings. That's his first touchdown catch of the season. The Vikings with an extra point try on the way. The point after is good. The Vikings getting ready for the kickoff. Makes the catch at the 7. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
The Packers offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest. This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
And Rodgers will hand it off. Second down now. No bump coverage here. Corners backing up. Niles Paul with the reception.
Well, the drag route that time picked up solid yards. These receivers, sometimes they get a little nervous running these drag routes or these short crossers because they are afraid a defender's going to come out of nowhere and hit them. That's the quarterback's job. See in front of the receiver, lead the guy to the open space.
Has his target. Still not taken down. No one's going to get him now. The 10, touchdown. This team needed that touchdown after really being dominated in the early going, and now they've got to have their confidence back, Phil.
Late in the first quarter, this game was as close to getting out of hand as you can have a game in the first quarter, but what a good job and way to turn around the momentum by getting that touchdown.
The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff. Patterson will test the coverage. Spins out of the defender's clutches.
There is nothing like a good return when you talk about special teams. Good blocking, the speed of the returner gets down the field, and after that tackle, now they have good starting field position.
The Packers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 42. Martin's taking it on the screen. Quinn's the one who made the big stop.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
You got to be smart on the defensive side now here, third and long. Be a little careful. Maybe give up a short pass or a short run. And if they throw it short, make sure you come up and make the tackle.
The offense now needs to pick up the first here on third down after that incompletion. The Packers set at the line. Dime package. Winston's going to take the snap from the shotgun. It's Amendola. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. That's reception number 2 for him. First down, offense readying for the snap. Launching it deep. Clutch catch. And he's brought to the ground. Can you believe how vertical he got there?
I can believe it, Jim Nance. I can, because we see it so often. The receivers in the NFL are just unbelievable. We take these catches for granted, but that was a tremendous play.
Here's the first snap after the big play. The Vikings come out at a 2 tight end set. Second down following that incompletion. Dropping back now into the shotgun. And it's complete to Danny Amendola. Minnesota in for the score. And Amendola's second touchdown of the game. The Vikings with the PAT to come. He made it. The Packers are back deep, ready to return. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
Look at that. The defensive line, everybody's shifting to the right.
Almost intercepted that time.
Lots of ways to attack cover 2. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
2nd and 10. It's Rhodes who makes the interception. He's brought down.
Xavier Rhodes, big, strong corner for the Minnesota Vikings, and that's how he gets it done. He just tries to beat up receivers. That time he's won the war and gets in position and picks off the pass.
The Vikings moving inside the 20, and the red zone last week, they just feasted on that part of the field. First down at the 16. Wide to the left. Burnett's going to make the tackle.
The Vikings have really been dominant today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards.
Second down and 5.
They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
First and goal. Strong eye handoff here. Vikings in the end zone. Rush touchdown number 9. The Vikings now will tack on the extra point. It's good. The Vikings now getting ready to kick it away. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Packers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
First down at the 20. Jordy Nelson with the catch. So they complete one, and still it's second down. It's a 2 tight end formation. Rodgers connects with Jordy Nelson. Ball spotted at the 49-yard line. That long gain sets them up here on this play. They'll run it here. And at the 49, he'll be brought down. And here we have second down. Aaron Rodgers will be under center. Makes the catch in the open field. They come to the line at the 28. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Takes it from the eye. Smith's the one who brings them to the ground. The rush totals just haven't been there in the first half, and that's one reason why they are behind right now, partner.
Well, the NFL offense is about deception. How do you get deception? You keep your offense balanced. So you need to be able to run it so you can use play actions to get the big plays down the field.
The Packers take it from the 28. The reception by Nelson. That's reception number 4 for him.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he can catch it, and the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target, good yardage, just short of the first down.
Rodgers now completed 4 in a row. Offense still looking for a first after that completion on second down. Double tight end formation. Catch made. Rodgers met after a gain of 8.
That's a good job by the receiver running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
And we we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. Coming up to the line at the 13-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here's the handoff. He's churning ahead. Trevathan that time on the tackle.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
First down here. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers.
Rodgers, second touchdown of the game. The Packers for the extra point. And the point after is good.
And the kicker's ready to go. Fields the football at the 3. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20.
The Vikings offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them the last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right plays.
The Packers defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. First down at the 20. The give. It's got some daylight. He's in the clear. The 30. What an effort by Martin.
The Vikings offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. He takes it on the counter. Slashes to the left side.
Good job of the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
All set up now at the 16.
Second down and 7. And now here's the toss. Clinton Dix able to read that play and make the hit.
Coming to the line at the 18.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 3rd and 9. Again, they'll lean on him. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The Packers call a timeout and are left now with only 1.
This will be a field goal attempt from 33 yards out.
And the kick is good for 3. We're nearing the half, and this game looks like it might be under control after that field goal.
And what you got to do, you've got to lead, keep things going. Don't take the old foot off the gas pedal. Man, stomp it and try to bury this team.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
The Packers coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
looking to go deep. Oh, it almost picked off that time.
That's what you have to do as a defensive back. You got to wait to the last second. Wait till the receiver uses his hands, and once they go up, put your hand in between them and knock that football down. What a play.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here.
Rodgers from the shotgun. And it's complete to Jordy Nelson. Going to take it the distance. The 10. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
Add the extra point. The kick is good.
Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff.
He'll take it from the 10. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Vikings put some points on the board on their previous possession. Although it was just a field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think here comes a touchdown, then it doesn't work, and you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum to get tougher and make this happen and get a touchdown.
First down at the 28.
Down the field. Is it caught? Yes! The offense has the ball. A good first half of action here, and soon we'll be sending you to Orlando and to our host, Larry Ridley. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Vikings take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
The Vikings come out in a jumbo set. And now here's the first snap of the second half.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Second down following the run. He's wide open for the grab.
Clinton-Dix there that time for the tackle.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. First down following the long play.
Winston's back in shotgun formation. Has his man. He's brought down right around the 43-yard line. The Vikings have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Winston's been unstoppable so far.
He has been unstoppable, hasn't he? And when your quarterback is hot, keep giving the football to him. They've done it, and he has rewarded the coaches.
Second down, 4 to go.
Finds his mark. That's his fourth catch of the day.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Coming to the line at the 37. First down at the 37. Got drilled as he throws it.
Second down after the incompletion. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
What can a defensive back do in a situation like this? The answer is nothing. How about the throw right on target by the quarterback and a good route on an out route by the receiver?
And the offense will need 3 yards here on third down after the completion. The Vikings, pistol set here, playing press coverage to the outside.
Amendola's got it on a pass that had some heat.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. First down at the 17. They give it to him on the counter. Coming up, second down. They're going to the hurry up. Back to the line.
Halfway through the third quarter.
Jerick McKinnon has the reception. Touchdown, Minnesota Vikings.
Finding the end zone for the first time this season.
The Vikings for the point after. The point after try is in the books. The Packers are back deep, ready to return.
Montgomery's got it.
Flag is out. First down at the 21. And it's knocked down.
Well, you want to put all the pressure on the quarterback to make really good throws down the field, play tight man-to-man coverage. It takes perfect throws to get completions. Not there, that's it.
Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun.
He's drilled as he throws.
Well, but it's third and long. I'll just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
It's third down coming up.
From the gun, Rodgers.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
The Packers really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Vikings have extended their halftime lead, and they haven't wasted any time in doing so as they continue to motor up and down the field.
You know, this is what you got to do in this league now. When it's going well on the offensive side, don't slow down, don't get conservative, keep it going, try to score points, and just dominate the other team. D-line is shifting inside. They're pinching. I think they're expecting to run up the middle.
Martin's got it on the handoff. Still powering ahead. It's wide open. Nice chunk of yardage picked up by Doug Martin.
The Vikings offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
First down at the 40. Winston's going to take off with it.
And Parker has a reception. Got a big lane. A foot race to the end zone.
Going to take it home for the touchdown.
At this point in the game, midway through the third, that touchdown has them on the brink of putting this game away.
And they're starting to put their mark on this game, Jim, and you just got to be careful. Don't let it get away from you right here. Find a way to go out there and score on the offensive side and get back into this football game.
The Packers are back deep, ready to return. Takes it from the 4, and here we go. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The Packers offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
On his way.
The 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
Now we're talking about some of the fastest humans on earth. And we take into account you can't touch them or breathe on them. That's how they're able to get open and make so many catches.
And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
They failed to convert on the two-point try, so they'll just have to settle for the 6.
The Packers preparing for the onside kick. And unable to pull off the onside kick, the hands team comes away with the football. The Vikings have done a whale of a job taking their halftime lead and adding a whole lot more to it here in the third quarter.
And they're just doing everything we saw them do in the first half. Just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
First and 10. Easy catch there. No one near him.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Vikings will take the snap from the 35. And it's Clay Matthews in on the play.
You got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
The snap will come at the 33.
Second and 8. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Burnett's all over that offense and brings him down. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. This is third down. toss play. Still powering ahead. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. First and goal. They'll run with it again. There's a signal from the far side. The hands are up. It is a touchdown.
Oh, you just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's first and goal and you score. Now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if it gets to third down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown.
The Vikings getting set for the kickoff.
Montgomery's got it on the return. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Packers from the 22.
Joseph takes down the quarterback. The fourth quarter about to get underway, and there's not much left to do in this one other than to run out the clock.
Yeah, that's what you hope to do on the side. When you're winning a game like this, you want to run the clock out. And you know what, Jim? On the other side, they want that clock to run too, because they're just trying to find a way to get out of this game.
Here is the first snap of the final quarter. And he's dropped for a loss.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
Third down. Have to be very careful here. The Packers come to the line. First down marker is at the 32.
And a flag is down. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Third down after the penalty.
The Vikings with a nickel look here on defense. Rodgers from the shotgun. Airing it out. Gets it out for the completion.
All you can do is your job. And that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Could have been intercepted. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Aaron Rodgers way down, and he's intercepted. Early in the fourth, and if there was ever a thought of a miracle comeback, that interception pretty much ended it.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they ever thought that there could be a miracle comeback in this game. It's been bad all day long. I actually feel bad for them throwing that interception because they just can't seem to do anything right on the offensive side.
First down at the 22. Looking long. They bring in the extra tight end. Second down and 10. Screen. McKinnon has the catch. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
This is a tough situation for the offense. Third and long coming up. But it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game. so there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
3rd and 11.
Martin has the reception. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those first downs and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the second half. Don't take any chances.
1st down and 10.
Doug Martin with the grab.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
1st down on the way. Takes it on the counter. Got a flag. The defense accepts the penalty.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
First down at the 40. He's hit as he throws it.
The Vikings will take the snap from the 40.
Here's the handoff. That is a strong eye. Third down on the way. Tosses the football. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Vikings know what a situation they were in right there. It was a tough one, 3rd and long. What are you going to do? Well, they decide to run the football, and I agree with that. If you try to throw it down the field, it probably was going to lead to a mistake.
Montgomery is going to take this one from the 16. Gains 13. The Packers' last possession ended painfully with a pick. And I wonder how they're going to handle the football this time around, Phil.
Well, listen, I think they'll handle it a little differently, no doubt. I thought it was a bad call on the interception. It just put the quarterback and the offense in such a bad situation, and they were not able to overcome that.
Ball is out. That brings the play to an end.
Nice job by the offense that time, even though they fumbled the football, quick enough and smart enough to get on it right away.
After nearly turning it over, it's 2nd down.
They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
There's a flag out. Rhodes very nearly to the pick.
Pass interference. On the offense there, you don't see that too much these days, Phil.
Well, you know, nowadays, Jim, you can't even touch the wide receivers. You got to shadow them, and if you shadow them too close, don't touch them, because that's what the league has turned into. We want points. Well, they're getting it. It's hard to be a defensive player. You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
Rodgers standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Rodgers over to Nelson. It has been a dominating performance in all facets, Phil, but I think it starts with the defense, which is still starring in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they've been tremendous all day long. I'm going to tell you what, they're going to feel good about themselves when this game is over and tonight. And I'll tell you, I think they'll carry this momentum into next week's practice. They're going to be tough again next week.
Rodgers' completion percentage, 50% on the day.
First down at the 35. Martin left side. That's a gain of 6. He's got over 110 yards rushing on the day.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
From the 29-yard line. Second and 4. Here's the handoff to Doug Martin. Clinton Dix there to take him down.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. Coming up to the line at the 7. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. So first and goal to go. Ryan's all over the ball carrier.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
The Vikings have jumped out to a big lead here, coming off that tight victory a week ago. A good sign for the progression of this team, Phil.
Yeah, they had a good week of practice, and I'll tell you what, the coaches believe in the players, and I really like the way the coaches have called this game. I think that's one of the biggest reasons why they are leading by so much.
Stepping up to the line at the 5. Third and goal from the 5. Toss to the outside. Clinton Dix, the one who made the big stop.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
And he converts here on the field goal try.
Phil, I know a lot of fans get upset and say, why are they tacking on 3 points? What do you expect them to do right now? They go ahead and, don't go for it. They go ahead and kick the field goal. I don't think anybody's insulted by that.
Not at all, Jim. It's not the coach's job to help the other team. You just do your job, and if the other team wants to stop you and keep you from scoring points, then play better defense.
The Packers head onto the field here, Phil, looking for anything positive after what has truly been a disappointing performance all around.
I think when you have games like this and you're behind and it's just not gone well for you all day, then you just try to get the game over with, even though you're losing. Because if you keep forcing the issue and try to make plays, all that can happen is probably bad, and you don't want to get anybody hurt in this situation.
Won't huddle now. Going to conserve the timeout and rush back to the line. Got hit on release. Second down following that incompletion.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Makes the catch. No one's going to get him now. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Nothing like it for a quarterback, I'll tell you that. I loved it. Throw a little short pass and just root your guy on and watch him score a touchdown. Pretty exciting stuff.
Driving extra point is good. The Packers getting ready to kick it off.
26.
They have been fighting an uphill battle, and they had to recover that onside kick.
Well, it was a tough spot for him, Jim. We know that. When you're going for the onside kick, and you're trying to recover it, I think your chances are about 1 out of 10, and that time it was not on their side.
First down at the 44.
Martin's got the toss, secures the football.
Well, this is not a surprise, Jim. This is what you do. You run the football, you play the clock. This is called managing the game, and it's all up to the head coach getting this done.
Loss of a couple that time.
Only 30 seconds remaining, and second down is coming up.
Here we go. Second down and 12. They'll run it off the toss. He's got a wide open alley. Clinton Dix there to make the stop.
Jim, that's just playing it by the book. You got the lead, and you want to keep the clock moving, so what do? You run the football. When you're in the huddle as a quarterback in this type of situation, you just tell everybody two things. Stay in bounds and put two hands on the football.
First and 10. And a flag comes out. Burnett's there to make the tackle. The defense will take the penalty.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Winston's going to take it from the gun. Gets it out for the completion. The Vikings signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Intercepted. How much did it surprise you, Phil? Final summation that this game was so one-sided.
To say surprised, shocked. I am shocked. I thought this game could actually turned out the other way, but the fact that it was just a blowout, what a surprise. And either the losing team, hey, they got a lot of questions they got to answer in one short week.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.